I'm actually researching wetsuits and stuff to protect my body right now because I plan on being in water in freezing weather. You know, I want to make sure I'm safe and healthy, and I also want to make sure that the camera can stand those kind of conditions. So I just wanted to say real quick, you know, I wanted to come out here and say, you know, yeah, I switched my main camera from a Sony APS-C camera to a Lumix full-frame camera, the S5, and I wanted to talk about how it's working out for me, and so far, I have to say that it's working out really well. Now, you know, I'm quite sure if I had a Sony A7S III or an FX3 or something like that, I would love that too, you know? But, you know, the cost is so different. It's just kind of ridiculous to me. You know, like, I've been watching these commercials lately for this new Canon camera. I'll put it on the screen because I can't remember the name of it right now, but these commercials are really pretty cool, you know, and they make me want that camera, you know. It's a brand new Canon camera. It does everything. It actually shoots 4K 60, 120, you know, no crop. Everything's perfect. It's supposed to have incredible autofocus, great colors, you know, Canon colors. Sounds like a great camera. The only thing that it sounds like it's really bad at is battery life, but you know, you'd probably get a V mount if you're running around doing stuff like this. But then when I researched it more, I'm like, yo, I could buy, literally, for the price that I just paid for this camera, I could buy 3 of these cameras for the price of that Canon. So I mean, is it really that much better? Is it even better? I mean, I suppose if you need 4K 60, 4K 120 with no crop, then yeah, it's better. If you absolutely need that and you can't deal with 1080, which, by the way, I'm shooting in 1080 right now. So how does it look? If you absolutely need all of that, then yeah, it's a better camera for you. But if you can get by with, you know, 4K 120 and 1080, I mean, I'm sorry, 1080, 120, 1080, 60, or 4K with a crop, then you're cool. And you could spend 1/3 the amount. So yeah, you could buy 3 of these cameras, but you could buy 1 of these cameras and you could get some really great lenses, you can get some great lights, you can get all the accessories that you actually need to make a film. All the filters, you know, tripods, gimbals, like all the stuff that you need. So you could be totally and completely, absolutely prepared for any situation with a great camera, an amazing camera, the Lumix S5. So my Sony a6400, incredible camera, I love it. I'm loving this Lumix X5 so far too. So that's all I'm going to say today. I got a lot of stuff I got to take care of today. I'm actually looking around at locations. I think I finally nailed a location that's going to be the bulk of my new film. I also got some incredible news where I can shoot in a place that I was kind of afraid I would either get arrested or get killed. And I actually got a New York City police officer to help me with that, and some other people, and so thank you so much for that. And I'm really, really excited about what's to come with this film that I'm about to work on and my journey with this camera, because I also got asked to do a documentary that might take me to Iceland for a month next year, but something that I'm going to start shooting very, very soon if they can get the budget. But I'm going to shoot it on this camera and probably the a6400 if I feel, you know, like my APS-C camera might get me further reach for certain shots that I might not be able to get with this camera unless I spend a ton of money on lenses, which I don't have it right now. So there are definite advantages to APS-C as well. So anyway, thanks so much for watching me. Onward we go with this journey of cameras and filmmaking and making art. And the bottom line is this: dream of whatever you want to do, you know, like see it, you know, like really visualize what do you want to create, and then plan it out. You know, actually start to write it down. Make a map of how are you going to go about to manifest this story. And then start. Just start. You know, start day one and actually make a schedule. And you know, if you're like me, and you're probably not like me, but what I do, people who know me know this, that, you know, when I do my theater work, it takes at least a year, probably 2 or 3 years, to workshop a play until you finally get it up on its feet and get into a theater. You know, you do a lot of stuff for a couple of years, including performance workshops, to get to the final production. What I do is I kind of make a contract with myself. I make a schedule that is like a year in advance, and I put it in my calendar, like an actual real schedule, and I do not allow myself to negotiate with myself at all. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. I make a promise to myself, I have an agreement, and I stick to it. And so I highly recommend that. Get into your calendar, whether it's Google Calendar, whether you have a day runner, whatever, however you keep your calendar. Make a schedule for yourself that fits into your life of paying your bills, doing whatever you have to do. But somewhere in there, every single day, work on your art, work on your project, so that it starts with a dream, then you plan, then you begin, and then you manifest the reality of what you dreamed. So get that done. I highly recommend that. Thanks for watching. Somebody's been watching me this whole time. What can I say? When you're out in public, you have no idea who's out here watching you. Don't feel bad about that. I'm in a completely remote area. I'm not bothering anybody. So it's pretty funny that some guy was like hiding around this wall watching me the whole time. All right, see you soon. Peace.